Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel chesssearch.com. Today we are gonna dive into the classical variation in the Pirc defense, specifically the so-called quiet variation. So let us go into it. This is the Pirc defense. We will not re-explain these first moves as we already did that in the intro video. You will find its link in the description if you wanna check it out. So this is the classical variation. When white puts his knight on f3 and the black fianchettos his bishop, and here white has some options. He can play bishop e2, bishop c4, a3. We will cover them all in future videos, but today we are focusing on one. It's bishop e2. It's called quiet because it doesn't want any trouble for anyone. Anyway, against this move, after castling and castling, we have four systems. Today I will list them quickly and we will cover them in details in future videos, but we are only focusing on one today. I have got so much to cover in future videos, I don't even know where to start. Anyway, the first one we will cover today is a6, aiming to play b5 and fianchetto our other bishop, so we have two fianchetto bishops. The second move is c6 and attacking queen side. The third move is bishop g4, and the fourth move is just striking the center by e5. Out of these four systems, a6 is my favorite, and that's what we are diving into today. The goal of a6 is simple. We will play b5 and fianchetto the bishop, and boom, we have double fianchetto here, controlling the center, and you have a great game. That's of course if white ever allowed you to play b5, because honestly, they will usually play a4 to shut down your b5, and in fact it's a common move, and honestly they pretty much have to play it. Of course, that is not the white's only option. There are other alliances that we will look at later, but a4 is definitely the strongest and the most direct response against the a6. But here I want to say something. If white managed to block your b5, don't think that a6 was a waste of time. It actually did something huge. It weakened the b4 square. When a pawn moved to a4, it can't defend b4 anymore. And this square will be a perfect outpost for our knight after we play knight c6, which in my opinion is the best move here. Our plan here is to strike the center with e5, backed by our knight on c6, and we will be doing great. Now let us say he plays d5 to attack our knight. No problem, we just jump to b4, that same weak square we just talked about. Now white has three options, one classic and two sneaky. The classic one is h3. h3 is a standard move in the Pirc defense to stop our bishop from landing on g4, which we usually do to trade it with this knight, especially if we can't fianchetto it. Okay, so let's start with this classic move, then we will get to the sneaky stuff. Now what? Remember, the ultimate goal in the Pirc is to strike the center. So let us go with c6. Also d6 is playable, but c6 is slightly better. If white takes, we recapture by the b pawn. Also you could take with the knight, but taking with b pawn is slightly better because the b file will be an open file for our rook, and also we can push our pawn to c5. And this is a more than excellent position for black. And if white doesn't take and just plays a developing move like say rook e1, then we take, and after take we bring our bishop to f5. Now our bishop and knight are teaming up to put massive pressure on c2 pawn. Until now we have a more than excellent position. To avoid get confused, we will begin from the start. This is the Pirc defense, and this is the quiet variation. And after castling, we said we will play a6. He will counter by a4, knight on c6, and attacking the knight, knight go to the outpost. And we said there is three options for white, the classic option and the two sneaky moves. We just discussed the classic option in details, and we said shortly that we should strike back by playing c6. Now, what about the sneaky moves that may be played? The two sneaky moves depend on the fact that this knight has no safe square to get back to. He can't get here, he can't get here. The first move is a5. It comes with the idea that he will come with his rook here and attack your knight, but this will not work. Say he played a5, you will strike the center, and after he come with rook, we just play c5. And if take en passant, and if not take and they played any developing move, we just take, and after he take, we play this move again, and it's a very good position for us. So this is the first sneaky move that can be played. The second move is knight to b1. This move is coming with the idea that this knight is evacuating his square for this pawn. This pawn will come here and attack the knight, and in this case your knight will really be trapped. So if you find knight b1, you should prepare an escape square for your knight. So if he attacked here, you play your knight here, and you still have a very good position. And the next move will also be striking the center either by e6 or c6. I hope you enjoyed the video today. We discussed the quiet variation, and here we comes to the end of our video today. Hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new today. The BGN is in the description on our site chesssearch.com. Go ahead, play, search the moves and analyze them yourself to level up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.